Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how to spawn a robot model in Gazebo and how to visualize this robot model in RViz. To start with, we first need to open a terminal in Ubuntu, and then we need to move inside the ROS workspace directory, and this is done by cd / the name of the directory, which is in my case wmr_ws. And then you need to source the setup file for ROS by doing source devel/setup.bash. Okay, once you are done with this, you are actually ready to launch the file that will spawn the robot in Gazebo, and you can visualize the same robot in RViz. But for that you need to know two things. One, what is the command to launch a file in ROS? So that command is ROS launch, which is used to launch any launch file in ROS. And the next thing is the name of the package. In my case, the name of the package is p3dx description with the launch file name pioneer bring up simple.launch. So let's launch the file. So first write down the name of the package and then the name of the launch file, and hit enter, and you will see that there are two windows that immediately popped up into the desktop screen. The first screen is pertaining to the Gazebo simulation, which is basically uploading the robot model along with the Gazebo world, and the other screen other window is basically pertaining to the RViz to visualize the robot. Now first thing to notice here is that in RViz you need to select a fixed frame, which in my case is selected as p3dx odometry frame, which will be the fixed frame, and all the robot trans odometry values will be published with respect to this frame, which is nothing but p3dx/odom frame. And another thing to notice here is that the robot is not spawned right at the origin of the odom frame. Instead, there is an offset that the robot has from the origin of the odom frame. And how much that offset is? The offset is 2 meter in y negative direction and 2 meter in x, that also in the negative of x. So basically there is a -2 offset where the robot has been spawned. And why is that? To understand that, I need to describe you the launch file that I just launched. So the launch file, so I'll walk through this launch file step by step. So the launch file starts with including the empty world.launch file, which is responsible for launching an empty world in Gazebo. And then there is a set of parameters that I have created here, which is to specify the initial pose where the robot will be spawned. In this case, where I have said that x is equal to -2, y is equal to -2, z is equal to 0, roll, pitch and yaw, all three orientation angles are set as to 0. And this is the reason that the robot is not spawned right at the origin of this particular frame. Instead, there is a -2 offset and no orientation offset. Another thing here is that this particular line is very important. This line is setting the robot description parameter, that's basically uploading the robot URDF model in parameter space of ROS. And once you have the robot model uploaded to the ROS workspace, then all the transforms from different joint of the robot will be published to the ODM frame with this if you launch this particular node. Then I have an optional static transform node with to transform few particular transform that I need to have, but this could be treated as an optional node or launch file that I have created here. Again, this particular node launching is important. I'm launching here the RViz node and I'm setting the parameter, I'm setting the input argument of that particular node with RViz config.rviz file. And then to spawn the robot in Gazebo, I am launching the spawn URDF node located in Gazebo ROS workspace, Gazebo ROS package. And also to note here is that this spawn URDF node is using the arguments that I have set here as input. You can see here. So argument X is taking the argument value set here X here, Y and Z are same that I have set here, and role PGR values are definitely zeros that coming up from here. And this particular one is also taking the robot model as input argument too. So I think this launch file walkthrough will be helpful to understand how to launch a robot model in Gazebo and visualizing RViz. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video.